What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Blaster Chat with myself, Brandon, and
Brian. I'm here back from Toy Fair and ready to talk some new stuff, man. So
yeah. Well, today we are talking Omnia. This is something that we were really excited about, still really excited about. We had a small launch of about 1,500 pieces that went out there, and we got a bunch of early feedback from a lot of people, from influencers, from customers, and that led to a Gen 2. And just to kind of get it out of the way, right, all of you that purchased that Gen 1, we have always stood by our product, and we want to make sure that you get yourself a Gen 2. So just make sure that you are that you're registered, that you're registered through our website, through our customer service team, and we will make sure to make it right for you.
yeah, if there's any issue with your Gen 1.
Absolutely. Some people are having no issues, but for those having issues, we totally understand, and we really want you to feel that we've made it right because we stand by our products. We want to make quality stuff. So let's go ahead and talk about those changes because we really want you to know exactly what we changed. We're going to talk through each and every one of those small changes that we've made to make this blaster even better. Then after we've said all those things, make sure that you also go to your favorite influencers because we're sending them new units as well. And we are sending those to them for free, which means they're not being paid, which means that you don't have to worry about bias. They're going to tell you exactly what they think about our Gen 2. So we're going to tell you the details, and then you can hear the details from the influencers as well. But let's go ahead and get down to that nitty-gritty about Gen 2 and why we're so excited to release this Gen 2.
Well, the first thing that came back from the feedback from this the early launch is that it is the trigger lag. So we've improved the trigger lag through two very unique methods. And Brandon, one of them is the trigger pull.
Yes.
We've reduced it from 6 millimeters to 2. So again, going to definitely increase your reduce your lag time. And then on the paddle wheel, we've refined it even further. So the reason the paddle wheel was designed as such is we want to make sure that there was no issues with that paddle wheel landing on top of the magazine, potentially creating a jam, and that's still going to be our primary focus. With the placement of this. But with some more refinement and some more adjustment, we've got that adjustment for each feature down to about 70% less trigger lag than you had before. So that's a noticeable improvement just right out of the box. So we're happy to report that. What else did we have? So we have the magazine compatibility.
Yes, we know that some of you guys were talking about having issues with Talon compatibility. And look, we love our magazines. Obviously, but we want to make sure that all the magazines out there that you guys are using regularly, those popular magazines, you can use. So we have gone in and tweaked to make sure that we didn't have any issues with Talon compatibility as well. So you are good to go now.
Yeah. So through mass production, you find these little things you tweak and you modify. So this is why this small launch was very successful for us to make these final adjustments. Then also we upgraded the strength of the switch release on the back of the stock for your use of it as a sling mount. So you have more security in higher use environments for it not to pop off. So we made that upgrade there as well.
Yep, absolutely. So you'll see that sling mount goes right through the back of the stock, and it's on a buffer tube, which means that if you have your sling mount and you've got all that pressure, if you have a weak spring, you're more likely to have your blaster go swinging in two different directions as it separates. So we've made sure that this is stronger, so it stays in place even when you have that sling mount pulling in the middle of play.
And then for a little electronic upgrade, we went from a 5A to a 10A switch.
Absolutely.
We have used 5A switches in the past. Those switches sometimes were some people had issues with them, but we're using 10A switches on our Gel B blasters, Hydra Strike and Gel Zone Pro. So we've upgraded here and put a 10A switch into this unit as well. So I think that's just basically if you're going for a premium pro performance, you want to kind of have that security blanket, so we've added that to it as well.
Absolutely.
So we've got improved trigger lag, we've got compatibility, We got the switch upgrades and the stock being a little more sustainable and functional long term, all wrapped up into the same unit, same price, and it's going to be available here when this podcast launches. So when you see or watching this video, you'll know to be able to pick it up. And Walmart.com is going to be our primary source for you to pick it up this holiday season. And if you get one at home and you want to know that you got a Generation 2, just look for here on the box. It's going to say 150 feet. The old one said 125. So that's the easiest way for you to know that you're getting a Gen 1.
Yep, absolutely. And we had a little bit of an issue with the original mold, and that it made one of the flywheels just a little bit off kilter, which threw some of the darts a little bit to the right. And we have fixed that as well, adjusted the alignment, and you should be shooting straight.
Accuracy is, I mean, from testing on hand samples and early mold pre-production samples, you don't always find all these features that occur through mass production. So
Absolutely.
That was an issue that's occurred on some of the samples that were the product that was out there. So we just had to make a mold modification.
Yep.
It was simple and sweet. It wasn't necessarily anything other than we didn't know that little mold was going to generate the darts flying off to the right. So we were able to fix that really simply and easily. And now you got a really straight blaster with unbelievable speed. Remember, up to 7 darts a second.
Yes.
Three blasting modes, semi-auto, full auto, and 3-round burst. Comes with a rechargeable battery, 30 darts, 2 magazines, all great value. We're talking about, it's a $90 value. But I'll give you a sneak peek. There's going to be some great promos on this coming up as well. And you need to make sure you're following us and figure out where to pick them up and when to pick them up. So be on the lookout for that. So this is going to be a great holiday item here. I think it's, we see where this category is going. Flywheels, springers. If you've seen anything else from us, is that we're trying to create an ecosystem where you want to use darts on.
Yes.
As much as possible for your pro line, and we're bringing down those retails as well. So, and excited about this, and we thank you for giving us the early feedback. Give us the opportunity to react to it.
Yep.
And I think we're ready to go.
Yeah, absolutely. So like I said earlier, make sure to be looking at your favorite influencers' channels. Make sure you're looking at our social channels. You are subscribed to our newsletter, and you're looking at our partner websites to see what kind of maybe deals we might have coming around the holiday season. But Gen 2 Omnia Pro, here we come.
That's right. Let's roll.
Absolutely. Thanks, guys.
We'll see you soon.
Have a good one.
You too. Bye.
Bye.